Gentlemen and female gentlemen, Logan Paul sued Coffeezilla. This is a tragedy. It's awful. I hate YouTubers now. Old YouTube drama, you make stupid, poopy, stupid jokes. And the response was, oh yeah, well you're a stupid, poopy guy as well. That was old school YouTube drama. Now, this dude scams people, allegedly. This dude exposes the alleged scam. He apologizes, and then he sues him. It's a tragedy. It's honestly fucking awful what happened to the goddamn universe. But anyway, so Coffeezilla just dropped this video. Finally, Logan Paul sued me, responding to the lawsuit. Logan Paul sued him months ago. So I am very, very excited to see what Mr. Coffee actually says here. And he stretches his holes even wider. I said holes with too much excitement there, but all right. All right, let's go. Let's see what this is all about. Oh my God, I feel so bad for Coffeezilla.
Logan Paul is suing me for CryptoZoo only a year after he thanked me for it. Rather than pay back...
For those of you that are unaware of the reference, in Logan Paul's apology to the CryptoZoo shit, he said, thank you, Coffeezilla, for doing the research. Thank you for doing the research. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Proceeds to sue him like the motherfucker he is. Oh God, we need to start the Coffeezilla collage. I hate to be that guy, but damn, that's a good one.
His victims fully, Logan would rather publicly humiliate himself in court by accusing me of defaming him. He's hired 5 lawyers to sue me, which he hopes will...
This is so wildly bullshit. like this is obviously just strong-arming him through money, like just throwing a lot of money at Coffeezilla, because you may not be aware of this, but defamation lawsuits, you need to prove a lot of things. You need to prove that it was done maliciously. And there is absolutely no way you can prove that he did anything maliciously, especially when he was thanked by Logan Paul for his journalism. Like, this is literally a scare tactic. It's just to throw lots of money at him, just to torture this man, basically. People keep telling me there's another reason why Logan is doing it, but I really can't see that. Anything other than just purely throwing money at it to make his life miserable. It looks like Mr. Beast and Logan Paul really are slurping each other's nobblers as time goes on. They are slowly but surely merging into the same person.
Stop me from exposing him again. You see, only hours before this lawsuit was filed, I had reached out to Logan Paul about a new investigation into one of his companies.
Oh! Wait! So it wasn't just to torture him, it was to stop him from investigating another alleged Logan scam? Oh my God. This got so much worse. Holy crap. This got so much worse. So wait, so Logan thanked him, all right? Logan makes this whole big spiel thanking Coffeezilla for his due diligence and all that shit. And then he files a lawsuit after Coffee is about to expose something else. Oh shit.
Which has just been accused by the Canadian government of being a multi-layered fraud in Canada.
Bro, the government is calling you out on this, Logan. Oh my God, what the Canadian government calls out Logan Paul. Logan Paul, how could Coffeezilla do this?
I obviously had questions, but before I was able to get answers, Logan's team of lawyers showed up to silence me.
That's fucking
We're going to talk about that. We're also going to go...
It literally is just for silencing. It's not for justice. This is so bullshit. I am so mad. I'm so mad every time I see this. This is like Mr. Beast suing the guy that exposed his illegal lotteries and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Instead of actually responding publicly and letting my child audience know that I am doing anything wrong, I am instead just going to silence you in court with my vast amounts of money and wealth that I garnered from slightly less than ethical deeds.
Go through this lawsuit. I'm going to tell you how to support us if you want, because while I didn't think I'd need help, I was wrong.
Oh, shit. Dude, Coffee's a friend of mine. Like, he's such a good guy. He's such a good guy. Like, I talked to him about, like, just real-life personal stuff, you know, family stuff. Like, he's a real-ass, good-ass man that I have so much respect for. It sucks because there's no way he's not stressed about this. So, apparently, there was this whole leak about a bunch of different YouTubers that Mr. Beast is planning on sending cease and desists to. And I'm on the list. I'm pretty sure the list is fake. I'm just saying, I don't think it's a real leak. It's totally for sure fucking fake. There's nothing you can sue me for. Like, get out of here. But there's nothing Logan could sue Coffeezilla for either. He has nothing.
Before we get to my mistake, let's start with Logan's.
Part one.
This lawsuit is not about Logan Paul getting defamed. Instead, this is about...
It's a silence tactic! No, that's not... Fuck it, okay, it goes into the collage. God damn it. You know, honestly, I didn't... Oh, all right.
About him trying to dodge accountability, victims, and blame anyone but himself for his problems, especially me.
Yeah.
This lawsuit says Logan Paul wants to hold me accountable for my actions.
Bro, that's awful. That's awful!
But What actions are those? Holding him accountable? It's ironic because his lawyers claim Logan has learned to believe in the importance of accountability.
Logan has he learned about accountability. Meanwhile, he hasn't paid back the victims of his alleged scam. Oh my god! What a scumbag! Logan has learned to count. Wait, so he is. Wait a second. So he's not suing Coffeezilla because Coffeezilla exposed a scam. He's suing Coffeezilla because he's tarnishing Logan Paul's name as the guy that learned to take accountability. He's suing him for defaming a man that makes it look like he doesn't take accountability when in actuality he does. That is the law. That's the grounds for the lawsuit. So is he not suing Coffee even for his original videos exposing Logan Paul's crypto scam? Is he only suing Coffeezilla for like the follow-ups where he said that they were never paid back?
But accountability for who? Currently,
question.
Logan is fighting the victims of CryptoZoo in court, and now he's
What a fucking loser. A fucking loser, son of a bitch. What a basic bitch fucking loser, son of a fuck.
fighting the journalist who exposed him in the first place. Personally, I believe Logan has learned nothing from this except how to...
You know why he said personally? He said personally because that's not a claim anymore. If you say personally, I think Logan learned nothing from this, then that is no longer an allegation. That is just a personal bias, and therefore he can't get sued for it. I'm sure that Coffee's lawyers looked over this video. Also, that's a... Dude, I didn't realize how many just good collage pics there were over here. I'm just saying.
To silence people with the law. But I won't be silenced because Logan's lawsuit makes no sense. We're gonna go through it because from the beginning, there's problems.
Let's go.
Logan's 5 lawyers tried to discredit me as a journalist. They paint me as someone who wanted money. They say I had a false and malicious narrative.
What? Oh my God.
But you know who doesn't believe that?
Logan Paul, who apologized.
You know who secretly praises me behind the scenes?
Logan Paul.
This journalist,
I didn't even see this clip. Wait a second, I was thinking of a different clip.
YouTuber, crypto uncoverer guy named Coffeezilla, who's incredible, by the way.
Well, that's it. You lost everything. You just lost everything.
A very thorough, good-hearted, smart guy.
Well, that's it. The end. No malicious intent there. You're fucking screwed. You're dunzo. Dunzo. Garbizo. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye, Logan. You just got cooked.
Did a deep dive into this project that I attempted to make called CryptoZoo.
That's right. It's Logan Paul.
It's over. It's literally over. You just completely destroyed your entire narrative of this malicious intent shit. Thanks for joining. It's over.
He's the biggest enemy of Logan Paul's defamation case. Who knew?
That's crazy.
Because defamation...
It's like, I would like to call a witness to the stand. It is the the prosecutor. I would like to call a witness to the stand, Logan Paul.
Defamation requires actual malice and a
Thank you. Defamation requires malice. He obviously wasn't malicious. You're cooked, brother.
reckless disregard for the truth. But he just admitted on camera that I am thorough and good-hearted.
Yeah, it's over. My favorite thing is the fact that Logan was like, no, when I said malicious, I meant he was the only person I ever met that didn't immediately try to suck my long penis.
Maybe that's why he wanted to remove that video from the internet, according to the YouTuber who released it.
The only issue that was ever communicated was remove this crypto stuff, remove this CryptoZoo stuff.
Oh, no! Logan tried to remove the video where he was complimenting him. Oh, my God.
If CryptoZoo is in there, if Coffeezilla's in there, I'm not going to promote it.
Remove that CryptoZoo stuff, that Coffeezilla stuff. Doesn't look good when you compliment the guy you're trying to sue.
Oh, by the way, I said his long penis because I was afraid if I would say small penis, he would sue me. Okay, you got to know who you're dealing with here, right? My lawyers are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They are trying their goddamn best to keep me out of trouble.
Maybe that's why Logan isn't even suing me for my original investigation.
I knew it, bro. I knew it, bro. Of course he's not suing them for the original thing because he himself thanked him for the original thing. He's probably suing him for the follow-ups because he's not suing him for painting him as a scammer. He's suing him for defaming his new image of someone that takes accountability.
At all, despite most of this lawsuit being a ridiculous fanfic about how I took Logan out of context, that Logan was a victim.
Oh, poor victim Logan. This is so sad.
That I withheld text messages. Logan isn't suing me for any of the original investigation though, because he knows he can't. Instead, at the end of the lawsuit, we find what my defamation really is. I'm being sued for 2 videos and 1 tweet.
No fucking way. It literally is the follow-ups. Logan Paul really is the type of dude to thank you when you expose his scam, then block you when you remind him to pay up. Dude, and this makes it look like he does not take accountability. He is literally suing him because he's defaming his new brand of take accountability guy. This is preposterous.
Where I advocated for
Brothers, get the heavy flamer. We got a heretic on our hands.
refunds for the victims. Yes, you heard me right. Logan Paul sued me after I tried to get his fans, the CryptoZoo investors, a full refund.
Crazy.
Remember, there are two parts to CryptoZoo, the NFTs and the Zoo tokens, and Logan chose only to refund the NFTs, which is a minority of the losses, and I had a major problem with that. I told Logan this. I've stated over and over my opinion that it is disappointing for someone as rich as Logan to not make things fully right.
I think it's important to know how rich Logan Paul is. Logan Paul net worth, okay? I just want it to be clear. According to this site, which let's be real, it's probably not completely accurate. I'm just saying, but they don't say this shit about anybody, all right? According to the celebrity net worth, Logan Paul is worth $150 million, okay? I think it's important to just put this into frame here. What he is accused of scamming people is like $1 million, okay? Which is a hell of a lot of money for me. But from the guy that's worth $150 million, that's making insane amounts of money through Prime and all that, yeah, that's obviously fucking bullshit. You know, just saying.
And instead only pay back a small part of the losses while fighting the rest of the victims in court. And it's those videos and tweet where I ask for refunds, which I'm being sued for.
Again, I'm telling you, he's suing him because he's painted as a guy that's not taking accountability. Because let's be real, he probably isn't a guy that's taking accountability, in my opinion.
The first video in question is about Logan Paul not paying out refunds for 6 months. The second video was about Logan's partial refund, having a clause to make sure you couldn't sue him for the rest of your refund.
I will refund you on the condition that you can't sue me for the rest. This sounds like Mr. Beast games. You may not be aware of this, but Mr. Beast games, the Amazon show that he's working on, had like a whole lot of controversies that a lot of people were getting allegedly beaten up and brutalized and getting their panties stolen and shit like that. And there was this thing that every person that got rejected and kicked out of the Mr. Beast games, they all were offered $1,000. But if they take the $1,000 compensation money, they are never allowed to sue Mr. Beast ever. It's an actual silencing gig. You are paying for their silence.
And the tweet, I simply said, Logan's the type of guy to thank you for exposing a scam and block you when you remind him to pay up.
Full disclosure, Logan Paul did block me on Twitter as well. So, I mean, I don't know what he's been up to. I've been blocked.
I mean, yeah, now he's the type of guy to then sue you. Now, I'm sure Logan doesn't like it when I say things like Logan's victims or Logan's scam, but I have a question. If they're not Logan's victims, whose victims are they? Even Logan admits they are victims. He told me via text. Just thought we had this.
If they're victims of a crypto project, even if you're not the bad guy, but you're the guy that promoted it, and they are your fans that are doing this, then they are victims of you. I would ask him myself, but well, you know. Unfortunately, it's Big Sag. Logan Paul does not see eye to eye with me. Apparently, I don't know what I did. I don't know if I've ever offended him in any way when I called him a massive douchebag, hypocrite piece of shit. But for some reason, he does not like me. I don't know why. Now, interestingly enough, though, this is actually interesting, and this will probably change at some point. Mr. Beast still does follow me on Twitter. Listen, I'm waiting to hear some sort of response here, but. It's inevitable that doesn't last so long. I'm just saying.
The same goal of.
Now, you know, that's how you know Nuxanor is not bought, okay? I am not bought by some association.
Helping victims instead of a divisive social media war. So he agrees people have been wronged by his game. You know, the thing that he said will earn you money.
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
Oh, so you promoted a scam. Okay.
So how are these not Logan's victims? He, of course, would say it's his business partner's fault. But remember, Jake and Eddie have been out of the picture for years. And yet, CryptoZoo hasn't been released, despite Logan constantly promising it, and of course, also threatening to sue me.
We're going to handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
He was right.
By the time this comes out, it'll be done. The game's...
Is he talking in his private jet? He's sitting in his private jet, the jet engine in the background, and he's just giving an interview?
It'll be made. You're going to have the opportunity to get your money back if you want, if you don't want to play the game. And I'm going to take care of the people who made me look like
this was a scam perpetrated by me.
I'm gonna take care of the people that made it look like a scam perpetrated by me. I'm gonna take care of them. Listen, I'm waiting for the new Mr. Beast video. Today we test out $1 Hitman versus $1 million Hitman. Let's see who can get the job done better.
Right. Logan wants to sue me and release a finished CryptoZoo game.
Right.
But he's only done one of those.
Oh, shit.
Since Logan can't blame his partners, Jake and Eddie, for this because they've been out of the picture, do you think he'll take accountability for not launching CryptoZoo?
You see, he has to ask it as a question, because if he says it, then he's stepping into the defamation territory.
No. This time, he blames the government. He says releasing CryptoZoo has too many regulatory hurdles.
Oh,
maybe they should have thought...
damn government. I scammed lots of people, and the government isn't going to let me make it right.
...of that before multi-millions of dollars of Zoo tokens and eggs were sold. And now Logan would rather blame the government than take accountability. Or if you let him keep talking, Logan might rant about internet reporters having too much responsibility.
What the fuck does that mean? Internet reporters?
These internet journalists, internet investigative reporters have way too much responsibility on their hands that is being mismanaged and wielded in a really inappropriate way.
Are we watching the same fucking shit? Is this Logan Paul in his private jet talking about how much power internet reporters have that wield it inappropriately? Says the guy who's an internet famous guy that made crazy amounts of money, more than any of these internet reporters, is scam people, allegedly? Is that not using your power in an inappropriate way? You think you used your power more appropriately than these guys?
It's honestly funny to watch this guy whine about his problems, which you can barely hear over what sounds like a private jet.
Yo, he's spitting. I freaking love him so much. I love coffee.
Which brings me to another problem Logan has.
Yeah.
Part of any defamation case is damages, and proving someone has harmed your reputation. But isn't Logan richer than ever with Prime? And did he have a reputation to harm? His lawsuit
destroyed.
shows comments calling Logan a scammer, possibly to suggest he's...
YouTube comments. There is no way YouTube comments are... Hello, I in the YouTube comment section, I have been called everything from a rapist to a pedophile, okay? What the hell does this mean? You're gonna use YouTube comments to prove that there was some smear campaign by somebody else? That is insane. Did you see the comment section on my new Jaden Animations video? Those guys are unhinged. There's TikToks with tens of millions of views calling me out for my Jaden Animations reactions, saying that I'm stalking her by reacting to her content. And I have people flooding into my comment sections calling me a stalker because I watched a video on a stream. Like, you don't understand. This is insane.
He's been hurt by my videos, but you have to have a reputation to lose one. And by the time of my reporting in question, Logan Paul was already accused of participating in multiple crypto pump and dump schemes. That article does not reference my work. So Logan had already had a reputation as a scammer before my investigation.
Bro, it's fucking over. Dude, what? Logan, you are so fucking stupid. You are cooked.
At least if you believe their allegations. So this lawsuit from beginning to end is groundless, meritless, frivolous, and Logan knows that because behind the scenes, in clips he didn't want to get out, he's saying I'm thorough and good-hearted. But in public, he wants to sue me, silence me, and cost me money, because that's the one department where we both know he's got me beat.
A lot more money. He has a lot more fucking money. It's so sad. Oh shit, that's another one for the collage, for real, for real. God damn, holy shit, that's a fucking banger right there.
We might have facts. We might even have evidence. But he's got all the money and the lawyers.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that sucks. That really sucks.
And this is where I have to get to my one embarrassing mistake in all of this. See, my defense against rich people like Logan Paul is media insurance, for frivolous lawsuits. So when I was sued, I immediately called my insurance company to file a claim. So I wouldn't have to pay for it. But they told me they're not gonna pay.
What?
They're trying to get out of covering us, using lawyers and fine print. It's a long...
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Wait, hold up. I know so many people that have these lawyers on reserve in the YouTube space. What the fuck? This is exactly what you pay them for. You don't understand. There are a lot of companies out there that are lawyers that are literally on your retainer. You only pay them like, you know, $100 a year, and they're on your retainer for you just in case you end up getting sued. And if you do get sued, they step in and help out. That is what these companies do.
Story that I will be explaining on my second channel because insurance underwriting is very boring.
Oh my God.
But suffice to say, I got Dylan Danist.
That is insane. He got cucked by the fine print. I am so sad.
I may have even gotten scammed. I'm not quite sure.
Fuck, dude, this is so sad. I'm actually so sad. So he has no insurance for this lawsuit, and it's gonna eat away at his finances, and his whole family is probably gonna be mega stressed about that.
For now, the bottom line is we have to fight Logan with our personal funds.
Oh my God, and that could be millions dragged out in court over years. This is so sad.
Which means I need to ask for your support. If you want to help and are able to help, there are 2 ways to contribute to our fight against Logan Paul. 1, you can join our Patreon, which supports the channel. Or you can buy exclusive merch at Coffeezilla.store, where we just released the Coffeezilla Defense Drop. That's right.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy his merch, not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna buy his right after the stream.
Life hands
But
you.
definitely go check him out. Go check him out. Link in his description over here. His Patreon, his merch. God damn.
Lawsuits, you get rejected by your insurance, make merch. So here's the deal. These shirts will be available for pre-order for only the next 14 days, and 100% of profits we make from selling them will go to this lawsuit. If for some weird reason there's money left over, it will be dedicated to future legal costs for this channel. I just want to let you know they're available, and it's a cool way to support the lawsuit while also getting something in return. I didn't want to just set up a GoFundMe. So if you want to do that, just know pre-orders take a few weeks to get done because we make them after you order. And remember, you have 14 days.
Yeah.
And you can get that at Coffeezilla.store. I'll link that below. It's Coffeezilla.store. All right, now we're going to shift gears and talk about the final part of this lawsuit.
All right, let's go.
Why did Logan Paul
Here
sue
we
me
go.
now?
Is it to silence a different investigation? That's the real question. Is there another massive scam that Logan is dealing with that he's just suing him to prevent him from broadcasting it?
It's been over a year since he apologized and thanked me.
Thank you, Coffeezilla. I am very grateful for your work and your investigation.
It was really hard to hear him say that. Really hard to hear him say that with both of his feet in his damn. It was like he was like his mouth was moving, but I was just hearing like wah 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 wah. I wasn't actually like picking up, like I didn't get it.
And I mean that.
Oh, he means it, so that's how you know.
Thank you, bro.
It might seem strange, but I've got some fun facts for you that may or may not be related. Did you know 6 days before the lawsuit, I had featured Logan Paul in a teaser for a video?
Oh,
Did you know 21 hours before the lawsuit, I had texted Logan for comment?
that's crazy. So it was literally pushed out last second. It was like 24 hours before he was gonna expose something big. Logan calls his lawyers, and then 3 seconds flat, they write up some bullshit lawsuit that doesn't hold water just to kind of silence him.
Did you know I told him he had 24 hours to respond, and Logan sued me 3 hours before the deadline?
Oh my
Yep,
God.
that's right. Logan's lawyers then threatened me
can't
in
believe
that lawsuit email that if I report on this new story, Logan might hold me accountable.
What? Should you choose to proceed with any reporting on Liquid Marketplace, please know that Mr. Paul intends to hold you fully accountable. Literally just threatening him to be silent. Dude, this is why the internet is so fucking bullshit. It's like, on the one hand, hey guys, this is the internet. We can all just do whatever we want. We can upload anything because it's real people talking about real things. Right? YouTube, broadcast yourself. And then they proceed to sue each other and silence each other and make these conniving bullshit deals behind the scenes.
And Logan's definition of accountability seems to mean he'll sue me, which is why I believe this lawsuit was not designed to win, but to shut me up, to threaten me,
Yep.
using Logan's wealth and a federal court system without anti-slap to send a message.
God damn.
Do not tell that story. Of course, I don't believe that's the only reason I was sued.
God, I want to know that story right now. Holy shit. Because this might be even bigger than CryptoZoo. God damn.
Clearly, Logan wanted to sue me for a while, but I believe this new investigation played a role in pulling the trigger. Maybe Logan's team will deny this. Maybe they'll say it's coincidence they sued 3 hours before a deadline. Maybe it's coincidence
Fuck.
I announced a story about Logan 6 days before, and maybe it's coincidence that Logan's lawyers threatened me about this new story while suing me for the last story that I hadn't discussed in 6 months.
This is crazy. This is insane. Like, the time, it's not a coincidence. Logan knows his legalities. It's crazy to think that this child entertainer literally became a villain, like overnight, as he, in my opinion, he overnight became a villain. He has his millions now. He's in a different league. He has managed to attain some sort of untouchable celebrity status, at least in his mind. Ziznia, thanks for the sub.
But I don't think so. Either way, when someone threatens new reporting in a lawsuit about old reporting, the effect is the same. So, what was this new story?
All right.
Well, it's partly about a Canadian law enforcement investigation.
All right.
And it's partly about something I told Logan to help him. Yes, believe it or not, I tried to help Logan Paul. To explain, we need to go back.
The path to hell is paved in good intentions. All right, you start off trying to help Logan Paul. You end up in court, sued by Logan Paul.
To when CryptoZoo first got exposed. Logan said he was going to sue me, but got backlash. So he called me to apologize. He said he was wrong and wanted to make things right. I made it clear refunds are the absolute right move going forward. And to my surprise, he agreed. 100%, man. We're on the same page.
Proceeds to sue him on the next page.
But we weren't. Logan now doesn't use the word refund. He calls this a buyback. But at the time
He's framing it as a buyback, not a refund, because refund implies that he did something wrong. Yeah, that's another one for the collage. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The Coffeezilla collage. I didn't realize he made such good expressions. Holy shit. Yeah, we got to stay to the end to see the full collage. Goddamn.
I need you to understand. I thought Logan was going to announce a full refund, so I began trying to help him. And dare I say, I was even nice to the guy.
You know what's hilarious? I feel like this is one of those times where Lord Nuxanor needs to sit down and talk to you a little honestly. I've said this many times in the past. Every single time I was correct. I said this moist critical in regards to how he treated Sneeko, where I kept saying, Sneeko is a bad guy. You are giving him the benefit of the doubt. You are being naive to assume that he's actually secretly nice and means different things than he says. And I said this about Logan Paul. Logan Paul will never, ever become a good, nice guy, okay? He got backlash for the fucking forest shit, and he changed his content. He got backlash for many things on his podcast, and he changed his content. He got backlash for his scams, and he changed his content. He is literally grifting his way through life. You can never accept you can never accept the fact that he became a better person until he proves that he became a better person, okay? He did not prove it. He just said it. You cannot take it at face value. Coffeezilla gave him the benefit of the doubt and started being nice to him. Moist Critical started giving Sneeko the benefit of the doubt and started being nice to him. And it wound up being a nail in both of their coffins. The sad truth of the matter is, some people are assholes. Recognize that shit, goddammit, especially when they have every reason in the world to lie to you. Never trust YouTubers, goddammit. Never trust a YouTuber. It's all a PR, fake ass stunt. It's like, I've been saying this so many times. I said this to so many people, and people keep falling for it again and again because you want to hope that they'll do better when they say they'll do better. Bro, Boogie is never gonna change. He tattooed liar on his face, and he forgave himself for lying about cancer and scamming his audience. Oh, so brave. So brave of him, guys. Like, these people, until they do something to prove that they are better, do not believe them.
You can see that I tried to offer people who might be able to trace blockchain damages to refund people. And in the same spirit, I made Logan aware of potential problems at a different company he co-owned.
Holy shit, he literally gave him the tell, and he sued him anyway behind his back. These people are fake fucks. God damn it. Never trust a liar, never befriend a thief, and never give a voice to a pedophile. Chat, you guys are going crazy.
Marketplace.
On a platform that I co-founded called Liquid Marketplace, it allows co-ownership of top-tier assets. So instead of one person, me owning this card, we as a collective can co-own it together.
It's such a fucking stupid idea, but anyway.
This was a fractionalized collectible platform where Logan sold things like roughly half of a $5 million Pokemon card. The idea was you could buy tokens that represented partial ownership in rare collectibles.
So stupid.
That video, by the way, got 8 million views.
Holy shit. it's crazy that Logan Paul manages to turn his content into business and his business into content. This is why you will see that every time Logan Paul is in a Mr. Beast video, he does super well, because they have literally had the same exact mindset. Every Mr. Beast video will find 7 different ways to plug his candy bars. Every Logan Paul video will find a way to plug something. What is... All right, not the time. But anyway, every single time.
And a lot of people bought into this platform. The problem was, I had heard troubling stories about this company, and I was trying to verify if the claims were true. So I had gone to the CEO, Ryan Bahadori, to ask him questions, but he kept dodging meetings. And I don't mean he refused meeting with me. I mean, we would set up meetings and then he did not show up.
Oh my God, what a fucking, this is so scum. These people are such scum. Oh my God. They would set up meetings with this guy and then they would just not show up to the meetings. Like, come on, man.
So I was troubled, and I brought this up to Logan. I figured if he's gonna make one company right, make them all right. Otherwise, it might come back to bite him. I mean, can you imagine the disaster if another one of Logan Paul's co-founded companies was discovered to have scammed his fans?
No!
Hypothetically, that would be a very bad look.
Bro, he should have just cooked him. He should have fucking cooked him. I don't know why he gave him the benefit of the doubt here and tried to help him. It's like people want other people to be good people.
So I'm thinking, while he refunds CryptoZoo, Logan can push the CEO to talk with me, and I can figure out the truth.
All right.
Maybe Logan can fix it if there's something wrong.
All right.
And you can see Logan responds to me. He says, gonna push Ryan to talk to you. Again, appreciate it, man. Now, I don't hear back from Ryan or Logan about this, so after a while, I follow up again. I say, let me know if Ryan plans on talking. A lot of nasty stories still out there about Liquid Marketplace, embezzlement, etc., and he's dodged meeting me already once.
You just put the word embezzlement in a text like that, and you are lighting a fire under his ass. You just put the word embezzlement in a text, and it's like, oh shit!
Now, obviously, the most shocking part of this is the word embezzlement.
This guy's so fucking good. He's literally so good. Oh my God. Bro is amazing. This is not pre-watched, okay? He literally just uploaded this video. When did I pre-watch? He literally just uploaded the video.
I need to make it clear. This is not an accusation. I am not accusing Logan Paul or Liquid Marketplace of wrongdoing.
Your Honor, I did not suck that penis. The penis was unsucked. There are no allegations here. I don't want to get sued. Embezzled these nuts.
I brought it up in our texts because it is my job to investigate unverified claims. That's the whole point of me wanting to meet with the CEO, but I was stonewalled. Logan never replied, despite me reminding him again via email 5 months.
Holy shit. Hey, Logan, I've been trying to reach you by phone for 5 months, but you haven't responded. Why would you still give him the benefit of the doubt after 5 months? God damn.
Months later, that I wanted to talk to Ryan about, quote, embezzlement and, quote, potential fraud. Once again, not accusing anyone of wrongdoing. I'm simply doing my job at the time to chase down rumors and unverified claims. Without concrete proof, I would have never talked about any of this. But on June 19th, 2024, things changed.
You want to know the saddest part of all this? Let's say he gets him on embezzlement and fraud. Let's say, hypothetically, not that Logan would ever scam somebody, but let's say he does. Nothing bad's gonna happen to Logan. He's still gonna fucking keep his goddamn businesses going and growing, and he's still gonna be doing his evil shit, whatever. And he's gonna be completely untouched by everything. Like, ultimately, there is almost no repercussions for bad guys on YouTube. At least not yet. And it's kind of wild to look at this. Like, he's still in the WWE, he's still selling Prime for millions of dollars, even though, in my humble opinion, it tastes like shit.
Because the Ontario Securities Commission revealed a Liquid Marketplace investigation where they accused Liquid Marketplace of being a multi-layered fraud, taking in $2.7 million from the sale of these fractionalized collectibles. The platform
Which is such a stupid concept, by the way. All right, if any of you are dumb enough to pay $2.5 million for the value of half a Pokemon card, you are an idiot.
Allegedly did not do exactly what it promised. Some of the blockchain tokens did not even mint. But even worse was the allegation that approximately $3 million was misappropriated from $10 million they raised of investor funds.
Interesting.
This is a very similar claim to the one I had tried to verify. Ryan Bahadori, the guy I tried to speak to, was accused of, quote, making hidden payments to shell corporations without any legitimate business purpose.
So what you're saying is allegedly they stole $3 million. Cool.
As were 2 other of the founders. And Ryan was accused of, quote, using company credit cards to buy high-end fashion, expensive jewelry and watches, personal health, and luxury spa services. If only there was someone who could have investigated this sooner. Now, it is really important to say, Logan Paul is not accused by the OSC. Only 3 of his co-founders and his company is.
Logan is not currently under fire. Only all of his friends, most of his family, every person he's ever been acquainted to, and all the victims are coincidentally Logan Paul fans. It is a total coincidence how literally all the Logan Paul fans got scammed by all the people around Logan Paul, but we are just saying that we are not blaming Logan Paul at this time. And all of that I just said was alleged.
But given the history, I had questions. After all, Logan's promotional video about Liquid Marketplace is still up.
He has a video with 8 million views that's still up promoting something that every person around him is being accused of scamming people with. Get out of here.
And the reason many people cared about Liquid Marketplace at all was arguably Logan Paul.
Dude, I fucking hate that he has fans, honestly. Like, how stupid do you need to be? Like, if I was a parent, I would not let my kids watch this guy. This is not a role model for your kids. He's a monster. I don't know how the world works. How does this happen? Do parents just not pay attention to what their kids do on the internet? Like, holy shit.
Here were my questions. And as I read this, it's important to correct. I say Liquid Marketplace got accused of embezzlement. Technically, the OSC alleged misappropriation of funds.
Which is a totally different thing, by the way.
Those are similar, they're not the same, so I wanted to correct that. But here's what I asked. Quote, did you take any action on hearing these allegations over a year ago? Did you get approached by the Ontario Securities Commission? And is it true that Liquid Marketplace lied about their claims of insurance, appraisals, and co-ownership as the Ontario Securities Commission alleges?
All right.
You can see I gave him 24 hours to respond on June 26th at 2:03 p.m. And I was promptly sued June 27th at 11:28 a.m.
That's crazy. That's so insane. That's so crazy.
With roughly 3 hours to spare. Now I want to be clear. I don't know the answers to the questions I sent. Maybe Logan secretly whistleblew to the OSC when I first went to him. I don't know. That's why you ask questions as a reporter. But now the story is not about those questions. It's about why I was sued immediately after asking them and threatened if I reported about Liquid Marketplace in a way they didn't like.
Bro, Logan Paul, like, he's such a scumbag. It's crazy to think that he gets scummier and scummier. All right, scamming your fans, okay, sure. But suing people to silence them before they... You do realize this is the Streisand effect. This video was uploaded how long ago? 15 hours ago, and it's 3.3 million views. And if it wouldn't have Logan Paul sued me in the title, you know, it probably wouldn't have gotten there this quickly. Like, this is the ultimate Streisand effect. I feel like he's not only evil, he's also stupid.
This is not how I wanted this story to come out, because there's still so much we don't know, and so much I can't say now for legal reasons. Maybe Logan's totally innocent. Maybe he surrounded himself with scumbags who defrauded his fans.
Again! Again, let me remind you.
Maybe he'll do a refund for this project. I don't know, because I never got the chance to find out. I tried to investigate, but I was stonewalled and sued when I asked questions. Make no mistake though, this investigation is still ongoing, and you can reach me at the email below if you were affected. I will release my full investigation when it's appropriate, because even if Logan doesn't want to answer questions, it doesn't mean I have to stop asking them.
Oh shit! We're getting a Logan Paul scam 2.0. This guy needs to fucking retire. He needs to get the hell out of here.
So in summary,
like, I always found this suspicious personally. Like, I know there's a lot of people that are criticizing Mr. Beast for a myriad of different things at this point. I think I hear a lot of it. I'll just be honest with you. The fact that every single time Mr. Beast has like a YouTuber collab, Logan Paul is one of the main guys in the collab is suspicious. You know that this guy is a scammer, allegedly, okay? You know that this guy is not, in my opinion, a good influence to anyone watching, okay? You know that. Why is he always the centerpiece of your collab videos every single time? Like, you look at his collabs, every single one of the big collab videos has Logan Paul as one of the centerpieces that does one of the best. All right, no YouTuber videos, no YouTuber videos. Like, you just find a fucking YouTuber video, Logan Paul is always there, every time. Yeah, look, $1 million hide and seek, Logan Paul on the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure he almost won. One of the big claims was that he cheated to make Logan Paul kind of win. $1 million influencer tournament, Logan Paul on the thumbnail. It's every single time there is an influencer tournament, there is Logan Paul. Every time. Every time. It's without fail. Coincidence? I don't think so. I think they're working together, damn it. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Logan's lawsuit is not about my original reporting into CryptoZoo. Even if you take this lawsuit on its own, without context, it's an argument over Logan not refunding victims in full. It's Logan insisting he's not to blame. It's all his business partner's fault. But I don't think that aligns with the publicly known facts. That's my opinion. For years, Logan
That's my opinion. You can't sue me for an opinion.
has controlled CryptoZoo, and yet the game is still not out. Logan is now blaming the government for that instead of himself.
Government.
And he also blames me for losing his good reputation, but you can't lose something you never had.
Okay, all right. While I may have scammed people and fans of mine across the world, I will say that it is the government's fault that the game isn't finished, and it's my shady employees that all did the scams, and it's not my fault. And the reason why I'm having a hard time is because my reputation is ruined because of Coffeezilla completely, not at all because of my own fault. It's because of Coffeezilla that this is all going down. And
Not to mention, Logan is arguably richer than ever, and he's on the record finding my reporting thorough and good-hearted. So this defamation lawsuit feels frivolous even on the surface. But if you dig deeper, there's an even more compelling story, which I personally believe.
Oh, shit.
Where the goal is to crush new investigations while taking revenge on old ones. In this version, Logan might not even care about winning. Legal battles are,
of course he doesn't care about winning. He has no chance of winning.
expensive. And in the world of money, he's got me beat. So he can try to silence me by weaponizing the law. He can sue me for doing my job. He can sue me for asking questions.
How does this not get taken down by SLAP? This sounds like a SLAP lawsuit, right? Like, how are there no anti-SLAP laws here? Okay, so what's the aim of SLAP? The government defines SLAP actions as an abuse of the legal process where the primary objective is to harass, intimidate, financially, and psychologically exhaust one's opponent via improper means. This is a SLAP lawsuit. When is there anti-SLAP laws? Anti-SLAP laws provide defendants a way to quickly dismiss meritless lawsuits known as SLAPs or strategic lawsuits against public and filed against them for exercising speech, blah, blah, blah. So why is there no anti-SLAP law coming into effect? Anti-SLAP lawsuit is designed to prevent SLAP lawsuits, 33 states. Okay. Well, that's why! I'm sure Logan is suing him in one of the states that does not have anti-SLAP laws. God damn it.
And he can sue me for asking for refunds. But it's going to backfire because I think it reveals Logan as a bully rather than someone who's truly sorry.
See, the funny thing is, like, he keeps saying, I think it's going to backfire because it's going to make Logan Paul look worse. But to people like me, who always thought the worst of Logan Paul, and who never thought he went through any form of redemption whatsoever because he's a piece of shit, in my opinion, I don't see this as a Logan L. This is not a Logan L. You're not going to make him look worse in my eyes. All right, he doesn't care about human life. All right, from the Japanese suicide forest, obviously. He doesn't care about people that have different ideals than his. Like you saw on his podcast with insulting his co-host because he doesn't believe in Jesus or whatever. And he obviously doesn't care about his fans' money because he is allegedly scamming them. So get out of here.
Because Logan may be a master at convincing people he's changed, but I'm convinced it's the follow-through where things go wrong.
He's never changed. He hasn't changed. He's lied and manipulated people into thinking he changed, in my opinion.
You know, the actually changing part. There was a time where even I believed Logan was going to fully refund victims.
That's a huge Coffeezilla L. I'm not gonna lie. That's a Coffeezilla L. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it because I really like this man. But just like it was a moist critical L when he thought Sneeko was actually secretly a good person and didn't mean what he said when he said that 12-year-olds could marry adults. I think that Coffeezilla definitely was kind of naive thinking that Logan is gonna change after, well, he didn't change. You gotta realize that these pieces of shit are pieces of shit. Why does everyone treat them with like, well, let's give them goodwill?
That's why I was so nice to him and tried to help despite him threatening to sue me. But when it came time to pay up, Logan chose a minority refund and to fight the rest of the victims in court who wanted their money. And when I complained about that, Logan went from sorries and thank yous to lawyers and I'm suing you real quick. The irony is, it was that same initial belief in Logan's capacity to change that also made me bring up Liquid Marketplace.
Again, huge L. Logan won't change. Do not trust him until he changes. Actions matter so much more than words. I will never, Why would he change? Huh? Why would he change?
To help stop potential problems. And yet here we are. The company is now accused of being a multi-layered fraud by the OSC. And the CEO, who I tried to talk to multiple times, is alleged to have misappropriated money. This is despite me trying to talk to Logan directly many times as he asked.
Maybe we could have talked about this if you had reached out to me personally, not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven.
Well, I did try to reach out personally, and I got sued and threatened a day later.
It's like, that apology meant absolutely nothing of Logan Paul, where he said, maybe you should have reached out to me. Like, you think that would have made a difference? It would not have made a difference. He was just trying any fucking thing he could to make Coffeezilla look bad. Also, that's another one for the collage. For real, for real. God damn, that's a good one, honestly.
That, I think, says a lot about Logan's supposed change and his belief in accountability.
Yeah, right.
Maybe the person he really believes in accountability for is not himself, but me. Specifically, when I try to get accountability from him. If you want to support this lawsuit, the best way is coffeezilla.store. You have 14 days. Or
I'm probably going to buy his merch. I'm probably going to buy some of his merch. Not that I buy merch, not that I'm into that stuff, but to support my boy, yeah.
you can support on Patreon. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.
It's fucking sad. Definitely stay weird, fam. Subscribe, leave a like, and support Coffeezilla, goddammit. Bye! Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.